One.
That explosion, a half pound of dynamite, a conventional explosive mainly used in industrial settings. It packs a massive wallop. The explosion moving about 19,000 feet per second. It could easily cripple a passenger aircraft.
Seems too simple.
It is. Well, when the bad guy's making the improvised ones, it's the same process. So you see how fast it can be done.
C4 even more powerful than dynamite.
That is, how many feet per second are we talking about?
30,000.
That's just over a half pound of C4, a plastic explosive, also conventional, tough to go out and buy in the United States. But in some countries, a similar explosive called Semtex can be bought on the black market. In the case of Metrojet 9268, U.S. officials believe an unsophisticated device using conventional explosive may have brought down the Airbus 321, that it was possibly placed in the luggage compartment a short time before takeoff.
All of these products in this size is big enough to create a very big blast.
Correct.
Ryan Morris, Tripwire's owner, worked for the government as an explosives technician and now makes and designs explosives for commercial use and trains law enforcement in detecting and disabling bombs. In addition to conventional explosives, bombs can be made from items purchased in hardware or farm stores, and in the right hands,
That sounds like a rifle shot.
could also bring down a plane. That was a half pound of potassium chlorate with regular old icing sugar, like you'd use to bake a cake. And that's ammonium nitrate and aluminum powder, basically fertilizer and aluminum.
90% of the stuff we have here, you don't need a license to buy. I can go in a truck right now and about a half an hour away and come home with probably 90% of this.
Oh, almost all of it.
Almost all of this.
In experienced hands, the bomb itself, easy enough to make. Setting them off, another matter.
And all I'm going to do is I'm going to place it right inside the cap well.
A blasting cap like this one, a smaller explosion used to set off a larger one, necessary. The blasting cap itself needs a tiny electrical charge. We used a wired detonator for these demonstrations, only 1.5 volts of electricity needed to set off such large blasts. But anything from a kitchen clock timer to a wristwatch to a phone could be used to send a signal, setting off a tiny charge that could lead to so much destruction.